In this DIY, I'll be showing you how to turn a simple toilet paper caddy into a wireless color-changing lamp that will brighten up and stylize your living space. If you've already seen my previous DIY lamp video, you can skip past making the structure of the lamp, but I've included it here in case this is your first time watching. Before we get into this DIY, I sincerely want to thank the people who watched my previous video, liked it, and/or subscribed. These actions are small, but they really mean a lot to me and encourage me to continue making content for you. Now let's get started with the things you'll need. A toilet paper caddy or other bathroom organizer. I found mine at Ross and it cost me around $10. Semi-transparent paper such as rice paper, parchment paper, or wax paper. A roll of rice paper will cost around $10, but other options may cost between $2 to $3. An RGB LED light strip. I found this one at Five Below for, you guessed it, $5. This light strip has an adhesive back that will come in handy later on. A USB power bank. Other items you'll need are a pencil or pen, scissors, a ruler, and a fixative such as hot glue or tape. We're going to start by making the exterior of the lamp. For this part, make sure you're using the wrong side of your desired paper choice. To make the top and bottom pieces of your lamp, you'll need to start by tracing the rim of the caddy or organizer that you're using. Next, you're going to measure and outline a 1-inch margin around this area. This extra space will be tucked into the body of the lamp later on. After cutting out this piece, trace and cut out another one so that you end up with two identical pieces. In the 1-inch margin, cut out 1/4-inch darts about 1.5 inches apart and then tape them together. Wait until you've completed part 2 of this DIY before adding the darts to the top piece of the lamp. As you can see from my piece, the darts serve to add structure to the top and bottom pieces of the lamp. For making the body of the lamp, start by laying the caddy on your paper and marking the height. Then wrap the paper around to get the necessary width. Outline your measurements and cut this piece out. Now you'll want to tape the bottom piece to the side piece and then gently slide this combined piece into the caddy. For the base of the scaffold, wrap your photo wire around the caddy to get the measure you'll need. I also recommend doing this for 1 or 2 inner circles so that your base has sufficient structure. Now with the photo wire, measure out the diameter of the caddy to make a bridge piece. You'll want to make 2 of these. Now the scaffold won't be complete without the legs. With the photo wire, measure out a piece that is about half the height of the caddy. You'll need between 2 to 4 of these pieces. For each of these pieces, I recommend doubling up on the length of the wire, folding at the midpoint, and twisting it all the way down to give the wire extra structure. I found that the wire was too flimsy for the scaffold without doing this step. When you're done, your pieces should look something like this. Taking the leg pieces, twist these around the bridge pieces to complete the legs of the scaffold. Now it's time to hot glue the circular pieces to the top piece of the lamp. Apply hot glue to the paper and hold the wire down until it cools. The glue can get very hot, so if you're under 18, I do recommend supervision for this part. Don't worry if the wire pops up. You can always make an encasing by adding hot glue on top, and this will hold the wire down. Once the circles are firmly affixed, you can begin to hot glue the legs to the base piece. To finish off the scaffold, you can use the same technique for making the top and bottom pieces of the lamp for making a small base piece that you'll secure to the legs of the scaffold with hot glue. With the scaffold fully assembled, you can now add the darts to the top piece that I mentioned earlier. You'll want to make a slit in the lid so that you can slide through the end of the light strip closest to the USB so that the on-off switch is accessible from the outside of the lamp. Now you can wrap the lights around the completed scaffold. The adhesive backing of the light strip makes it easy to affix to the structure of the lamp. Now you can slide the top piece of the lamp into the caddy to see your finished piece. For its size, this lamp is a budget-friendly option that will allow you to change the color of the lights to fit any mood or situation. Using the remote that comes with the RGB light strip, I can conveniently change the color or style of the lights from afar. I love this lamp because the toilet paper arm also serves as a small shelf that can organize things like jewelry, a book, or even showcase art or a personal memento. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this DIY. Please consider liking and subscribing so that this channel might eventually achieve partner status.